So you've probably been here before. A training program that looked brilliant on paper, 6 days a week, push-pull legs, full meal plan, the lot. Everything you need, but it falls apart in like 2 weeks. Or you've tracked your macros, prepped your meals every single Sunday, and by the time you get to Wednesday, it all falls apart again. And it's not because you're some lazy bastard who can't stick to anything. It's because someone built that plan for a completely different bloke. Someone without a full-time job, long working hours, without a family to get home to. Someone with nothing better to do than eat 4 or 5 meals a day out of Tupperware or go to the gym for 2 hours every time, 6 days a week. That approach fits about as well into your life as a Lamborghini does parked outside of a council house. Thing is, I found this out for myself, like in my 30s, running a business, getting married, just growing the hell up. Life got busier. Waistline crept back up. The stuff that worked back when I was 22 just stopped working. There was just too much resistance that built up over time, so I had to start again from scratch. And now I use these same exact new principles when I coach my own clients. Middle-aged men who want to go from skinny fat to lean and jacked around all their shit that they got going on in their regular life. So here's 3 ways that bodybuilding coaching fails regular blokes like yourself and what to do about it instead. So problem number 1 is the training split that always seems to fall apart. Most programs online, they run a push-pull legs or a full single body part split like chest day, arm day, leg day, etc. Ends up being 5-6 days a week and targeting 1 or 2 muscle groups per workout. And that works for 2 weeks. But then one random Tuesday, you kept a little bit late at work, so you know your pull day or your back day gets cancelled. Then you're already playing catch up on Wednesday, but that's supposed to be shoulders or legs, whatever it's supposed to fucking be, so that gets pushed back. Thursday, you got a work dinner. Friday, you get to the end of the week, you're like, fuck it, I'll catch up again, I'll start again on Monday. When Monday comes, you're still fucked off that you couldn't complete the whole program, so you got low momentum, and you're just constantly playing catch up and just feeling like you're starting over again and again and again. It's like a 22-year-old kiddie student's training schedule meeting the regular life of a 35, 38-year-old man. It's not gonna work out. Solution to this issue is that we run the modern man split. So instead of 5-6 days a week in the gym, it's only 3 or 4. Do a full body push one session and then a full body pull the other, and you just alternate between the 2. If it's Monday push, Wednesday pull, Friday push, all you got to do is continue next week on pull. So you just continue alternating. It's very flexible. Kid gets sick on Wednesday and you have to cancel your session, doesn't matter, you just continue alternating, it just gets moved into the next one. Muscle groups don't get neglected because it's just a 2-way split, so it's very easy to alternate and hit enough frequency on everything over the month. Legs are automatically built into your push and pull sessions, so there's no leg day for you to skip. So that's the modern man training split. It's a very, very easy fix, and this diet part is the next thing that needs a little bit more attention. Problem number 2, bodybuilding meal plan that nobody can stick to. 6 meals a day, everything weighed out, Tupperware stacked up in the fridge, chicken, rice, broccoli throughout all the week. That's fine if you've got sweet fuck all going on. Maybe you've got a Wednesday work lunch that you've got to handle. Back-to-back meetings all morning, so you end up not being able to have your breakfast one day. Or you ran out of time Wednesday evening, so you weren't able to do all your full Tupperware meal prep for the rest of the week. Then what are you going to do? So you resort back to Tesco, meal deals, or Greggs. When you get home, there's nothing in the fridge because you haven't done your perfect little meal prep. So what do? Uber Eats, Deliveroo. Your calories have just doubled then. So you didn't fall off because, you know, you're weak with no willpower. It's because that eating plan was built with absolutely nothing else in mind in your life. But we follow the automatic diet method. Every bloke, when you get back on it, you have your go-to diet, your go-to meal choices that just seem to fall into place automatically when you're back on things. And things you reach for, certain things you're able to easily prepare, certain things that you're able to comfortably cut out. So those habits are already there. So why fight it? Why not lean into it? The automatic diet takes those existing meal ideas and things that you automatically go to, and it just aligns them with the numbers that you need. So your calorie range and your protein targets, you just tweak things to fit better. I've got a full video on this, so go to my channel and check that out. Once your existing meals hit those numbers, you're not following like a brand new plan. You're eating what you kind of already know how to eat, just much more optimized for the metric. So no more bodybuilding training split, no more horrible bodybuilding Tupperware wanker diet. Problem number 3, it's back in the gym, but it's the gym sessions that nobody has time for. The bodybuilding training means very, very long sessions, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of an exercise, constant supersets, drop sets, tons of exercises and tons of volume. Hour and a half, 2 hours you're looking for, like minimum each session. If you finish a long day of work, you're sat in traffic, you still need to eat, you like to see your kids before they go to bed, and you're like, fuck, I've still got a 2-hour workout I need to do. And worse yet, you've got to do that double cardio session that you weren't able to do the other day, so you've got to double up. You either rush in and do something half-assed, you miss a bunch of exercises, or you skip it entirely just because it's a little bit overwhelming. A few weeks down the line of that, and again, you feel like you're starting all over again. You get fucked off. Pack it in. So the solution to these endless sets and exercises of bodybuilding workouts is we run the 2-set shred. Walk in, it's 2 working sets per exercise, and it's only 5 or 6 exercises per workout. So you are in and out in about 35, 45 minutes, depending how much rest you have. Much more manageable to fit into certain days of your week. The fact that you only need to be in the gym 2 to 4 days a week on the front back push-pull split in the first place, it just makes it easier to stick to long term. 2 working sets, is that all, Aidan? Well, it sounds like nothing until you understand what taking a set to actual physical failure feels like. Every single rep counts, and you keep going until you cannot physically lift that weight anymore. So you're not spending 4 sets pyramiding up in weight and warming up to your top set. 1 or 2 warm-up sets and you're straight in for the work. Telling you, as soon as you swap to this method, you will build twice the muscle in half the time. Not only because you will channel new levels of intensity that you never realized that you had in the gym, but you'll be saving a bunch of time and you'll be able to stick to it a lot easier and more consistently over the months as well. So the modern man split, the automatic diet, and the 2-set shred. There's 3 methods that I use with my coaching clients that is built around regular blokes in their 30s and 40s with real lives. Some magical made up version where apparently you seem to have unlimited time and you don't have family, kids, long work hours to take care of. So all these things I've gone through, I've worked on, I've fine-tuned myself by working with hundreds of blokes over the last 10, 15 years and adapting and adopting these very, very methods as we go. And that's exactly why I don't coach my clients like a bodybuilder. Now, if you'd like something to get kick-started on and also uses these very, very principles and methods that I've ran you through, I've put a link below to my free physique roadmap builder. Just plug in your progress pictures, your body stats, etc., and it will map out your entire 4-phase skinny fat to lean and jack transformation journey. You know exactly what your journey looks like, how long each phase takes for the next 12 to 18 months, so that you can become unrecognizable. Plus it will give you your nutrition targets, your metrics, exactly what that looks like so you can get started there, and a free workout program that you can custom build, again using the modern man split. Jump on that and get started straight away. So go grab that below. If you'd like to see a little bit more of a full deep dive on my 4-phase system that I take my own one-to-one coaching clients through, you can watch this video next up here so that you can see the full 12 to 18 month journey, no stone left unturned.